Street Seasoning. The Mobcast.
You know what William Chrisman High School is?
Yes.
Okay, that was the farm of Jabez Smith. But William Chrisman High School is now. That was the farm of Jabez Smith. He was the largest slave owner in Jackson County.
Really?
Yeah, Jabez Smith. And they referred to his farm or hill as Nigger Hill in Independence, Missouri. Yeah.
Oh, you just told me something I did not know for real.
Yeah, Jabez Smith. You can look him up in the, down at UMKC at the Missouri Historical Society.
William Chrisman High School.
Yeah, the site of William Chrisman High School
Was Jabez Smith's
farm, and they referred to his farm or hill as Nigger Hill. And so he was in the freighting business with Hiram Young. And Hiram Young was a black man in Independence, Missouri, who had a factory. Hiram Young, a black man, he was a mulatto.
Okay.
He made stagecoaches and knock shows. He had a manufacturing factory. So he hired both blacks and whites. His first business partner was a black man by the name of Dan Smith, but they ran him out of town. That was his name.
Wow.
And he was black.
Oh.
Dan Smith was black.
Daniel Morgan Boone came here. It was as early as 1797.
You talking about the Daniel Boone that we learned about in history?
In history, yeah, his son. So the one that we learn about in history, he's the first white American in Kentucky.
Cool.
And his son, Daniel Morgan Boone, he's the first white American in Missouri.
Go.
Yeah, but he's buried right here on 63rd Street. In Boone County, where Columbia, Missouri
That's where I'm from.
is named after him.
No. Right.
That Daniel Boone that's buried down the street.
Wow.
We talk about the Civil War and how it actually began here on that tour. So that tour focuses on the Santa Fe Trail, Civil War, Truce Divide, and it's Forest Hill Cemetery. So we talk about the people in Forest Hill that made a significant contribution to Kansas City and, some even a global impact. Right across the street from, on Gregory and Truce, and by the way, William C. Gregory was the first person to run for mayor here in Kansas City. So he ran against Dr. Benoist Truce, and Gregory won. Right? But Forest Hill Cemetery was established after the Civil War. It used to be Barnes Ford Internment, and that's...
Hold on. Is this the same place where they dug the...
Delshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that was the same place so,
Yeah.
these street people would know where you're talking about.
Right, yeah. So where Delshine the priest,
Right.
where they dug up his grave, that's that cemetery.
I be hearing about that John Brown dude.
Yeah, John Brown,
Right.
John Brown, he was killed at Harper's Ferry, and he led slave raids here in Missouri, but it was all through the South. He led slave raids, but in Virginia, that's where he was hung.
He wasn't a Jayhawker?
He wasn't a Jayhawker, but he worked with Jayhawks.
Makes
But he
sense.
wasn't a Jayhawker per se.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was in the area. He he captured Henry Clay Pate. Henry Clay Pate, he published a border star newspaper out of Westport. Okay? And Westport was pro-slavery.
Wow.
So like people like Jim Bridger, Albert Boone, John McCoy. Remember the Harris House Club that we
Yes.
went to?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's named after John Harris, who had the Harris House Hotel. Okay? And it was managed by 16 slaves. He owned slaves. So a lot of people who have streets named after them, like Warnell, Oldham, they were slave owners. David Waldo, he owned slaves. Truman's grandfather, Solomon Young.
What about what's his name? H. Rowe Bartle.
H. Rowe Bartle, he came a little bit afterwards.
Okay.
And he came around, he was the mayor of Kansas City in the 1950s. But H. Rowe Bartle, the Chiefs are named after him.
Man, I looked this up the other day because I was trying to figure out why the Chiefs was named the Chiefs, and they said it was because his name was the Chief.
Yeah. His name was known as the Big Chief.
Yeah.
And he convinced Lamar Hunt to bring the Texans to Kansas
Exactly.
City. Yeah. And so
He would be rolling over in his grave for them to be moving to Kansas.
I know. I hate even thinking about that.
For the love of the laptop with the gigaflop G4 chip pool, process quick and don't skip like a disc dude. On the 411, we're gonna max and chill like Devin. Put the shipment in the truck, keep the engine revving. Stuck in the dock station, clucks fiend for 7-2. Get toasted like crescent roll on scroll, boasted who bold and beautiful. With the suitable ropes, transported to that. CDs packed, attach the herb label tracks, and we'll get a win until I'm property. Stack property like Monopoly. Where other failed attempts crawl away sloppily and possibly take over hostility if it's got to be by force. Tap into the source, shift niggas off their courses for royalties and endorsements. Split it into portions with the tetragram of capacity consumed, release nothing but stamina. A room on an amateur. Feats too quick, fools get hit.